Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the MCQs and the topic that I have selected is locomotion and movement, and in that especially the muscles I have taken. So you can see that this is regarding the types of movement, and a hint I would like to give to you before starting today's discussion that for this topic you should thoroughly do the theory, the structure of the thin filament, thick filament, the internal structure, ultrastructure of the muscle fiber, H zone, Z, sarcomere, sliding filament theory. Only then you can start with this MCQs. Because when the true and false and all these things are given, the whole topic should be clear to you. The MCQs, these are asked from the botany portion and all, or the biotech. There are examples and examples of each and everything. So the method that you follow for doing those MCQs is different. Line by line, plenty of examples are given in biotech or ecology or botany. You should remember the examples and then you can do the MCQ. That method will not work in this chapter. Here, whole theory, two answers, lengthy answers. Ultrastructure of the muscle fiber, sliding filament theory. Do this whole answer, two answers, then you can do all the MCQs. There are not plenty of examples and examples in this. Understood? And the beginning topic, that is locomotion in lower animals, and types of muscles, the cardiac, skeletal and smooth, that is easy. So two big questions from muscles: ultrastructure of muscles and sliding filament theory. Now, if you have understood the strategy of working in this, then let me start with today's MCQs. Okay. So before sitting for this and listening the discussion, prepare these two lengthy answers and then hear the discussion. Only then it will be fruitful. Read the following statements and select the correct option. Locomotion is the movement of an individual from one place to another. All movements and locomotions are locomotions, but all locomotions are not movements. See, both the statement are correct. First is given. Statement 1 is correct and 2 is incorrect. Locomotion is the movement of an individual from one place to another. If we are moving completely, the animal or the organism is changing the place from one to another. Correct? But see the another statement. All movements are locomotion. So, if you are waving your hand, that is not locomotion. But all locomotions are not movement. So this statement is wrong. Statement 1 is incorrect. No, it is correct. Both the statements are incorrect. No, it's not like that. First one is the correct definition. Okay, go to the next one. Microfilaments are involved in amoeboid movement. Amoeba. Ciliary, in the cilia, muscular movement. Amoeba is such that, or amoeba like, that is the WBC and all. Microfilaments means the fibers which are inside the cytoplasm. So answer is Ahmedabad. Now the third one, the amoeboid movement results from amoeba like interaction between actin, myosin, ATP between of cilia. No, cilia is not in the amoeba. Flagella, no. Action of the mitotic spindle, no, that is the cell division. This is the answer. Actin, myosin, ATP. Even if it is amoeba like, then the filaments are involved. Then passage of ova through female reproductive tract is facilitated by ciliary movement, amoeba, flagella like or cyclosis. Cilia are present in the inner side of the female reproductive tract. So they are moving and making a current which is catching the ova. So ciliary movement. Next one is the match the column. So study it properly. Amoeboid movement. Here organs are given. Amoeba like movement takes place in WBC. So A is matching with 2. A is matching with 2. No other is given. Cilia, let us check the other ones also if this is correct. Cilia, the trachea, it's matching. Flagella, yes, correct. And muscular in the limbs. So we should have selected this one also. That is also a good hint. But then there are 2 over here in 4. But muscular is definitely the limbs. And amoeba is definitely the WBC. So 4 and 2. 4 here, 4 here. And 2 and 2. 2 is this, the A. Yes, this B is the answer. Now the muscles. Type of muscle present in our heart is involuntary, unstriated. No, they are having striation. So A is wrong. Intestine is striated and involuntary. Intestine is smooth. Thigh is striated and voluntary. Yes. Upper arm is smooth. No. It's not smooth. It's striated. So answer is Chennai. Then which of the following is the most abundant mineral present in skeletal muscle? So mineral that they are asking would be the, see, look to it very, very carefully, because there are so many misleading that they have given. Why? It would look as the calcium also, the phosphorus also. These two are easy, like students would select them. But potassium is going to be more. See, you remember sodium potassium pumps are there. So potassium is more in quantity. Otherwise students would be misled to select this and this. Correct? But inside the muscle, we are not talking about the bones, you remember? If it is bones, it will be calcium and phosphorus. Here, these two are the acting in the sodium potassium pump. But when you compare this and this, out of these two, this is more. So skeletal muscle, this is the answer. You should know how to cancel the options. We cancelled these two first. Then we decided that these two can be the answer. But in sodium potassium pump, this is more. So we have selected this as the answer. So strategy of selecting the answer is important. How you select. Students would jump to these two. But this is muscle, not bone. Type of muscle fiber present in the wall of alimentary canal. Smooth muscle. Direct answer. It cannot be striped. It cannot be cardiac. Striped is in the limbs. This is the visceral organ inside the body, which is not under our control. Read the following statements carefully and select the correct ones. Cardiac muscles are branched with one or more nuclei. Syncytium, yes. Smooth muscles are unbranched, cylindrical, yes. Skeletal muscles can be branched or unbranched. Smooth muscles are non-striated. Okay, smooth muscles are non-striated, yes. So first you read all of them carefully, talk to yourself, and then select the correct ones. Now look at the options. Which one seem correct to you? Smooth muscles cannot be cylindrical, they are pointed at both the ends. Smooth muscles are not striated. So option A is the answer. Which of the following statements is incorrect? Smooth muscles are found in urinary bladder, alimentary canal, genital tract. Striated, striped is a syncytium, multinucleate. Cytoplasm is called endoplasm. It's called sarcoplasm. In the introductory paragraph it is given. Plasma membrane and ER of striated muscles are called sarcolemma and yes. So C is the answer, which is incorrect. Cytoplasm is not called endoplasm, it is called sarcoplasm. Direct question, dark bands are called even. So you should be perfect with the theory. What is a sarcomere? Between two Z line. These are direct questions. Correct? You don't have to think much about it. Here. The functional unit of contractile sarcomere. Correct? So again, that is a direct question. Sarcomere is the answer. Correct? Look to the diagram now. You have to identify. Given below is the figure of a sarcomere. Identify the parts labeled as A to D. So this is A, this is B. B is a Z line. See, this is Z line, this is Z line. So Z line is given in B, in A and D. So this can be the answer or this can be the answer. So likewise, you from this, most probable to us, perfectly which portion you know, that you select. This is the Z line for sure. Perfectly sure. Z line. Z line. Okay. Now A band. H. C is the yes H. D is the I band, yes. Here it is given A, it's not. So from A and D you select A, because this is not matching. See that A is an I band. A is an A band and D is the I band. So from our probability, that is A and D, we have selected A. Now, which of the following statements about striated muscle is incorrect? In the center of I band is an elastic fiber. In the center of I band, here it's a Z line. Then the filaments are firmly attached to the Z line. Okay, not the yes. Then let us check. M line is a fibrous. No. So none of this is, which of the above the striated muscle is incorrect? None of this is incorrect. Correct? So what option you will select? The option D in this. Now we are shifting to the next question. Here, which of the following sarcomere is labeled correct? For that you will have to have a look at it properly. Z line, A band, actin myosin. Yes, thick is myosin, correct. This is not Z, wrong. This is not I band. This is not, okay, actin. So this is correct. This is correct. So from the diagram it is. Now, the given figure represents the histology of a striated muscle. Identify the parts labeled as A, B, C and D. Okay. A, this one A, B, C and D. C looks like a nucleus. C, here the bulging portion. So C, nucleus, 2 are written. So you have to select between B and C. Now what is this B that they have pulled out? It's a fibril. So fibril is written in both. Okay. Now we will have to look at this A and D. What is that they have given? It's not looking very clear. If A is the light band, it looks A is light band and D is the dark band. Light band and dark band. So answer is C. Correct? Had a look at it perfectly. Going to the next one. This is a match the column. So whichever you are perfect in, that you feel that you are very sure of this matching, that you stick to that. Then try to check the other ones. Now, structural and functional unit is known as sarcomere. Where is sarcomere? Here. A should be 3. A3. Oh, A3 is given only in 1. So, this is the, you have landed it in the first chance. Let us see. Protein of thin filament, actin, correct. And protein of thick filament, myosin. And central part is the H zone. It's correct. You will not be lucky every time. This by chance structural functional unit sarcomere is given only in 1. Correct? Okay. Now, read the given statements and select the correct option. Primary filament is composed of myosin. Myosin and actin together form a contractile apparatus. Yes, this primary myofilament compose a bundle. So both are correct. Both statements are correct. Now, which of the following contractile proteins contributes 55%? This is not given in your textbook, I think so. But if you are looking to the thick and thin, so according to that, this will be the answer. Correct? Then, structure is given. Diagram from our book. Then, see this. This A is troponin, which is lifted up. Oh my god, troponin is given in 3 of them. C is 1 globular. 1. So this is yes, actin, and B is tropomyosin. See this, tropomyosin. Troponin, tropomyosin. Let us check the C1. This is not myosin. It is actin, globular. So answer is the last one, D. Correct? Check this now. Fill up the blanks in the following by selecting the correct option. Thin filaments of the myofibril contain actin, and 2 filaments of tropomyosin are twisted. Correct. With masking binding site is the troponin. The troponin is in 2. Tropomyosin is also in 2. The thin filaments of myofibril contains 2F actin. So in this, Delhi is the answer. Correct? Now, actin binding filament sites are located on actin binding sites. So again you require your direct answer. This is a direct answer, meromyosin. Correct? Here the diagram that is also given. See, the given figure is related with myosin monomer, meromyosin. Identify the label A, B. B is the cross arm. See this, it is lifted up this much. Cross arm is given 1 and 1 over here. So for sure B is cross arm. Then A is the head and C is the ATP binding site. Answer is C. Had a look at it properly. Correct? Can we move to the next one? Now, which of the following statements are correct regarding the muscle proteins? This will require your perfect theory portion. Actin is thin filament made up of 2F actin. This looks, that's correct. Then complex protein tropomyosin is distributed at regular. No, troponin is distributed on tropomyosin. So this second one looks incorrect. Myosin is a thick filament and it is polymerized. Yes. Globular head consists of light meromyosin. No. So, okay. Which of the are correct? First is the correct one. And the third one. First and third. So, Chennai is the answer. Now, which of the following statements about the molecular arrangement of actin and myosin in myofibrils are correct. We have to select the correct one. Each actin is made up of 2F. Each actin is, let us check this over here. Each actin is, okay, each actin thin filament. Then F actin is the polymer of G. Okay, these are incorrect, we have to select. Then two strands lie in the groove of, that is correct. Fourth one is correct. And then troponin molecules are distributed at regular intervals of tropomyosin. Yes, that is also correct. Then troponin forms the head. The number, this one, troponin forms the head, is not correct. Myosin is a polymerized, yes. Only 6 number, yes. Troponin forms the head. It is not forming the head. So which is incorrect? This one is incorrect. Correct? Which one of the following options shows the next stage of muscle contraction after the stage given in this question? So here it has, the myosin head has touched the fibers. They will be giving us several diagrams now, and we have to select the diagram that will be the next step. Mentally be prepared that this is catching hold of the fiber, so next time this will be bending down. Okay, so now let us check the diagrams. First option is ATP is broken down. ATP, it will not come in front like this. This ADP is converted, that is correct, but it's not coming this side. And ATP is binding, no, it's not like that. This one will be the correct one. It is bending at the back, and this is been, ATP is broken down into this two. During muscular contraction, which of the following events occur? Oh, so we have to give them sequence. If the Z lines are coming near, ZH zone middle, it disappears. Then I band goes away. Yes. Then A remains as it is. Z lines come closer. 1, 3. 1, 3, 4 and 5. This has no work. A band becomes wide. It is never mentioned anywhere. This is absolutely wrong. So 2 will not be there anywhere. Correct? Going to the next one. Have you had a look at it properly? Correct? We are moving to the next one. The figure given here represents 3 different conditions of sarcomere. Identify these conditions and select the correct option. Okay. You will have to have a look at the diagram properly. So first is in the rest position. See, second B is it is coming near, and see the last one, complete contraction has occurred, isn't it? Like it's given in the textbook. The A is completely relaxed one. Let us check the